Hello and warm greetings. Here it's the afternoon, evening, and been reflecting on progress because I realized that I was and still can be very much bound by the idea of progress, and it appears to be a very positive thing. But it's very nice to just examine it, and also in the context of our own inner journey, what it actually means, because so much energy goes into this. And so, progress is quite cultural and generational. It can change depending on where you are and who you're with, what is seen as progress. For example, in the city where you are, it might have been seen as progress to cover everything with concrete and make everything uniform and easy to maintain. But the next generation might think it's great to take away all the concrete and put down green grass. And this becomes quite interesting because we put everything into this idea, but it also changes. And at a personal level, it can be, of course, our skills. We want to progress. Education, career is a big one. But the thing I've observed, and I wonder if you have as well, it can be like a bondage because we are working for this idea. But what happens to our peace, our sense of self-respect? Is it tied to the idea that I have to keep pushing and pushing and improving? So I was questioning, if we have become slave to an idea, is it really moving us in the right direction? Because we can achieve those things, but do I feel satisfied? Is it that I reach a point and then I can relax, or is it like a habit where I keep needing to push? So this idea is beautifully described in a story you may have heard. Man is fishing by the river, quiet countryside scene, and someone from the city is speaking to the man, saying, don't you want to progress? Don't you want to move to the city where you can get a job and you can get the career and you can get the status? And the man is questioning, why do I want to do that? So he said, then you can accumulate, then you can have holiday break, and then eventually you can retire and you can relax and you can fish by the river. So this shorter version, but it kind of gives a good description. Where are we coming back to? So nice to be able to play this game of life, but not lose our sense amongst all of these desires. So the premise that there may be progress, but at a different level, about our inner state of mind. And this idea that there is perfection that is actually already there. It's a spiritual idea that is seeing that we are living in this physical world. That's one dimension or one level. There is something else that is behind and before, and that is already full, complete, and there is perfection, and that we can experience it through our consciousness. And it's nicely said, we are here, but as a spirit in the world, but not of the world. So we can experiment with these feelings and thoughts and question, is it something I can accumulate to progress at this level of holding this beauty consciousness that is becoming more stable, more peaceful, more present, and then playing this game, but without being a slave maybe we play to win, but we will do it better if we are free, internally light, and already feeling full. So just maybe it's a reminder, but it's nourishing and healing to bring it to the mind. So always nice to connect first to where we are and consciously relaxing every different parts of the body, especially the back and shoulders, and acknowledging your breathing, that it's smooth and preferably deeper breaths. And also the environment, a kind of gentle acceptance of whatever's going on around. To help the mind to tune in, take an image of an orb of light. Could be like a soft sun. And we can see it as if in front, almost like a circle of light. But you can also feel it as a presence, stillness and peace. This represents the being. Whatever is happening around, it is separate from this orb of light in a magical way. This orb of light is through and through stable and peaceful. It's the quality of this light. Nothing can change it. Nothing can affect it. It has an atmosphere. It actually is giving feelings of stillness. It is so coolness, silence. It is a presence that is as if from a different world. So it is so attractive. It is also alive. As if I'm holding this in the mind. It is a great pleasure. Peaceful and invisible, stable orb of light. In my own time, bring the focus back to the environment where I am. This presence is as if still there if I choose to experience it. It is in parallel to everything else. Thank you. This short experiment is describing the being, and it is like in martial art, they are holding in their focus this energy. And here we are holding this idea of a completely different entity, this light. And we are saying that it is a presence and it is the being. So we're going to add to this idea that this is something that we are absorbing ourselves into and consolidating. Because this is actually the progress, to be able to be so attuned to ourselves that we are actually this light. It is we that are in this world, not of this world, like this light, stable, peaceful. It's just that this consciousness has not been aware or awake in this examination of being a guest in this world, even in this body. Everything is prone to change, and body can change, situations, illness, things can happen. But it's such progress for the self to tune into this stability behind and before all of this. So let's come back to this and add in this idea. So in one moment, bring ourselves back to this image of light. See that this is the truth of the self. This conscious light is a guest in this world. It is so stable, peaceful, changeless because of being immortal. The body can finish. This guest, this true self does not finish the body. There is deep security. Bring the focus to what is beyond the world, physical form. Call it like a home because it is the original experience of this form of light. Being in a timeless sky is very normal, natural. The theater, the physical world is there in all its detail, but very small, the distance. How holding this becomes easy. very simple consciousness of being in a home which is beyond harm, place of peace. We come back to visit this true progress to hold this feeling. As the drama of life continues, we can come back to this presence of light. A completely different quality of our being. We can come to play the game, but no need to get lost. We are coming from strength. This is the true progress for the self. Thank you. So it's something to reflect on what it means for us, but certainly whatever we do to come from a place of deep peace feels like a good start. And then our own discovery about what there is beyond the immediacy of the physical is something fascinating, and I hope you enjoy your experiments. Enjoy your day. Thank you.